Valmiki Ramayana, Aranya Kanda, Book number 3, Sarga 19, Roman numerals XIX 19. The Rousing of KHARA. When KHARA saw his sister lie with blood-stained limbs and troubled eye, wild fury in his bosom woke, and thus the monstrous giant spoke. Arise, my sister, cast away this numbing terror and dismay, and straight the impious hand declare that that marred those features once so fair. For who his fingertip will lay on the black snake in childish play, and unattacked with idle stroke his poison-laden fang provoke? Ill-fated fool, he little knows that noose around his neck he throws, who rashly met thee, and a draught of life-destroying poison quaffed. Strong, fierce as death, 'twas thine to choose thy way at will, each shape to use. In power and might, like one of us, what hand has maimed and marred thee thus? What god or fiend this deed has wrought? What bard or sage of lofty thought was armed with power supremely great, thy form to mar and mutilate? In all the worlds not one I see would dare a deed to anger me. Not Indra's self, the thousand-eyed, beneath whose hand fierce Paka died. My life-destroying darts this day his guilty breath shall rend away, and as the thirsty wild swan drains each milk drop that the wave retains, whose blood in foaming streams shall burst o'er the dry ground which lies athirst, when by my shafts transfixed and slain he falls upon the battle plain. From whose dead corpse shall birds of air the mangled flesh and sinews tear, and in their gory feast delight, when I have slain him in the fight? Not god or bard or wandering ghost, no giant of our mighty host shall step between us or avail to save the wretch when I assail. Collect each scattered sense, recall thy troubled thoughts, and tell me all. What wretch attacked thee in the way, and quelled thee in victorious fray? His breast with burning fury fired, thus KHARA of the fiend inquired. And then with many a tear and sigh, thus Shurpanakha made reply: 'Tis Dasharatha's sons, a pair, strong, resolute, and young and fair, in coats of dark and black deer's hide, and like the radiant lotus-eyed, on berries, roots, and fruit they feed, and leaves on saintly virtue lead, and lives of saintly virtue lead. With ordered senses undefiled, Rama and Lakshman are they styled. Fair as the minstrel's king are they, and stamped with signs of regal sway. I know not if the heroes trace their line from gods or Danav race. There, by these wandering eyes between, the noble youths a dame was seen, fair blooming young, with dainty waist, and all her bright apparel graced. For her, with ready heart and mind, the royal pair their strength combined, and brought me to this last distress, like some lost woman comfortless. Perfidious wretch, my soul is fain her foaming blood and theirs to drain. O let me head the vengeful fight, and with this hand my murderers smite. Come, brother, hasten to fulfill this longing of my eager will. Unto the battle let me drink their lifeblood as to earth they sink. Then KHARA, by his sister pressed, inflamed with fury gave his hest to twice 7 giants of his crew, fierce as the god of death to view. 2 men equipped with arms, who wear deerskin and bark and matted hair, leading a beauteous dame, have strayed to the wild gloom of Dandak's shade. These men this cursed woman slay, and hasten back without delay, that this my sister's lips may be red with the lifeblood of the 3 giants. My wounded sister longs to take this vengeance for her wrongs. With speed her dearest wish fulfill, and with your might these creatures kill. Soon as your matchless strength shall lay these brothers dead in battle fray, she in triumphant joy will laugh, and their heart's blood delighted quaff. The giants heard the words he said, and forth with Shurpanaka sped, as mighty clouds in autumn fly, urged by the wind along the sky. Absolutely beautiful. Footnotes 252:1. A demon slain by Indra. Paka. A demon slain by Indra. The 1001. The thousand-eyed. Indra had 1,000 eyes all over his body. There is a really a kind of embarrassing history behind it, how he acquired 1,000 eyes all over his body. But anyway, this chapter is so beautiful description of how the demons talk. The Rakshasas. So the Rakshasas are vampires, but vampires are just, they bite and then suck blood. It's like very, really polite way of doing cannibalism. But this kind of cannibalism is like, is outrageous, because Shurpanaka and KHARA, these are all giants. These are all like 10 times bigger and stronger than ordinary human beings, and they just grab a human being and just meat grind him inside their jaw. This is how big they are and how powerful they are. They just eat the whole thing at once, the whole body. That's kind of Rakshasa vampires we are talking about during the Ramayana times. So Rama came to exterminate all these giants kind from the earth during Treta Yuga. So these exchanges between KHARA and his sister Shurpanaka, he just explains how cruel these Rakshasas are. Like supremely cruel. And she was already ugly. And disfigurement by Lakshmana cutting nose and ears of Shurpanaka didn't change much her shape, her misshapen shape, her ugliness didn't change much. Some mutilation was actually perhaps even a good thing. Maybe she looked even better. But this is what we're talking about. He didn't mutilate some innocent, beautiful little girl. He literally mutilated an ugly, blood-sucking, human flesh-eating, sinful giant who killed and ate, devoured so many innocent human beings, specifically the sages who live in the forest doing meditation yoga like that. Absolutely amazing. Jai Sri Ramayana. Roma Victa. Victory to Rama. Eternal Rome. Eternal Ramayana. Jai Sri Ram. Hail Ram. Ciao.